Ego hack. Ego hack. Ego hack.
What are you
Ego
saying?
Hack.
Ego hack?
Yep.
What is an ego hack?
Ego hack.
It's an egg, but it's going to be a hack.
And with that, welcome to the Mull It Over podcast with the most moles that have ever been on this podcast.
What's a
Yes.
whoopee whoopee
And
whap?
It will be the cutest podcast by far.
I do think we
Far.
have the cutest guest that we've
Yeah.
had so far.
What's a whoopee whoopee whap?
Theologically deep, I'm
A
sure.
whoopee whoopee whap.
You know
A
what? I
whoopee
definitely
whoopee
think that would be a
whap.
great place
whoopee
to stop.
whoopee 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 whap.
Asher, we have some Bible questions for you.
What is it?
Who made the earth?
God.
How many days did it take him to make it?
20.
It's a solid guess. Solid guess. Who lives inside your heart?
God.
Okay. Who built the ark?
Noah.
How many days did it rain?
Gordy Nation Gordy Day.
This is one that him and Sasha got into a little debate on,
Uh-huh.
and she came home. She was like, "Andrew, tell him that I'm right," and I was like, "Well, actually, I think Asher's right." How-
He was right in a discussion with you one time too, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Asher, where was Jesus born? Where was Jesus born?
In a major.
Yes, that is correct. Do you remember what city he was born? You don't remember? I was telling him it was Nazareth, and he was like, "No, I think it was Bethlehem, Dad." I was like,
No,
Oh,
I know it was Bethlehem.
"Yes, you do know it was Bethlehem," and so he got me with that one. I was like, "Oh man!" But Bubby, how many animals did Noah bring on the ark?
2 of every not queen animal and more from queen animals.
So that is correct.
Wow.
So he was telling Sasha that, and she was like, "No, it was 2 of every animal." I was like, "No, it's actually he's right. There are clean animals that they brought more of, so that they could eat them and sacrifice them." And
How did you get so smart?
I don't even know how you knew that,
Mommy teach me.
Mommy.
That's why you-
That's a good
she
answer.
forgot.
That's a good answer. Okay.
Very politically correct.
Levi, do you have anything you'd like to share?
Yeah.
Hey, go waggle.
What do you wanna say?
Hey, go waggle.
All right, Bubby. So right now there's a camera right there, and you are on YouTube and Facebook. Is there anything you'd like to tell everybody? That's like a real serious thing, because I see your face. What? Okay, how about this, Bubby? What is your favorite Bible story?
What?
God. Okay, that's a quality answer.
My favorite is Noah.
Why is Noah your favorite?
Wayne. Barella.
Rain in an umbrella. Is that from VeggieTales? The umbrella.
Yep. I like it when it rains so we can carry our umbrellas.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
Oh,
these two.
yes, they play in the rain.
These two, if it is even a slight drizzle, they want to put on their rain jackets, get their umbrellas, put on their rain boots, and go play in the rain. And they have to have the full get up. They can't just have just the umbrella or
We
just.
have played in hurricanes.
Yes, we definitely
We
have.
go outside. That's kind of a Mull tradition.
Okay, so
Ego goggle.
so we have a hurricane coming.
Ego goggle.
I've always been
Ego
excited.
goggle. Ego goggle. Ego goggle.
All right, I think we're.
Ego goggle. Ego goggle. Ego goggle.
I'm gonna mute you, Bubby.
Ego goggle. Ego goggle.
Which mic are you on? Okay, there we go.
Ego goggle.
Oh. You can't hear yourself anymore, can you? So there's a hurricane coming, and every time a hurricane came, I got excited in the past. I was like, we're gonna go play. It's gonna be awesome. Now that I own a house, I'm like, but there's like trees, and you got like windows.
Worry.
I'm like, it's a little different experience. Okay, Bubby, you can
You
have.
didn't worry about our house growing up.
Not at all. Not at all. I'm a little worried about mine. All right, so what's new with OLF? What's going on with OLF?
Some amazing things are going on with OLF. And one day I was thinking today, I was like, one day I'm going to look forward to helping these guys write a book. But we've got a master discipleship class that is filling up. And it has, I haven't even shared it with very many people. And people are signing up for this because we're going to lay a foundation of explaining to them what it means to be a disciple, because there's nowhere in the Bible that we're called to make Christians. We're not called to be Christians, but we are called to make disciples. and to be disciples. We're told a lot about what it means to be disciples. Yeah, your nail? Got what?
He keeps biting his nails off, and then he keeps bringing them to me.
And so that
I swallow my nails.
where this is helpful.
To be
In
100%
real
honest,
life- in
I haven't
real
cut
life.
his nails in probably 2 years because
Yeah.
he chews them and he doesn't bring them to me, so maybe he does.
So the
follow
short
them.
edition is we're going to go some deep discipleship, walk in authority, walk in the power of God, and we're going to help people write a book and launch an online course. It's a big part of what we're doing right now. You've been doing a phenomenal job. We've been putting together all of the online courses that we're getting ready to launch that will walk people through healing, walk people through discipleship, teach them how to hear God's voice, teach them all kind of stuff. And I was thinking about these guys, and I was like, I know they're thinking about writing a book. You guys are thinking about writing a book together.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they realize. I still think Asher. Well, let's just ask him. Asher, who is Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers?
A boy. Little boys.
They are boys. Okay. Are they real people? Are they based on real people? They're not. The characters aren't based on anyone. Okay. So I do. You know that I make up those stories.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't. Yeah. Sometimes he's like if I tell something, he's like, that's not in the universe of Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers because this happened in a story you told 9 months ago, and so that wouldn't line up. I'm like, I don't even remember that.
Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers.
Yeah.
So how did that all begin?
Well, my dad, growing up, he used to traumatize us with childhood stories, and so I was like, I'm gonna repeat my trauma with my. Oh no. I don't hear anything.
Did it just? Oh, he just stepped on the headphones, I think.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yep. Our setup is like we set up. We do
Daddy,
ministry in
what's
this
wrong?
room, and then we do podcasts, and we do video shoots for all the courses in here. And
I wasn't hearing anything coming through, so I wanted to make sure before we kept going that audio was coming through.
yeah.
Actually, now that I look at this,
Daddy.
I'm not sure if audio is coming into the live stream. Hello. I wonder if anyone has commented. I gotta check real quick.
Daddy.
We have any comments that they can't hear us?
Daddy.
Nope. It looks like we're good.
Where are you going, buddy?
What is it, Bubby?
I can't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself.
Sneaking out of the room.
Okay, bye, Chubba Wubba. Thank you
We've
for
never had a
joining us.
guest walk out in the middle of a segment before.
He must have done on my car.
We have a lot of firsts going on here.
Oh, there goes another
Oh
one.
my goodness.
He must have done on my car.
Let me
Oh,
see.
did yours go out or did?
Oh, yep, you're correct, Bubby. There you go.
Very good. Now you are in business.
Well, Saggy, so you used to tell us stories growing up, and I was like, I don't want to repeat the same stories. I want to come up with my own, and so, I kept calling them Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers, and so it became, propaganda on whenever I wanted our kids to do things, I would tell stories of Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers doing them and make it sound super cool. And
So when did you figure out that that's what I was doing?
trying to, I guess right now. That's what I realized.
Daddy.
Yes.
That's a bit noisy.
Oh, is it too loud for you? Let me turn it down.
It's not too loud,
Okay.
but it's a bit noisy.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what were the stories you heard growing up?
Well, you talked about Baco, the dinosaur, and the Spidey, the spider. Okay, Bubby, if you're gonna cough and sneeze, try to aim away from the microphone. Sound good?
Oh, they mean it up.
Oh, right.
Maybe a little
Here he
farther
comes,
away.
Coming back.
Okay.
Tawapa.
But yeah, so there's gonna be we have a whole little universe of Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers, and
I see you, Tawapa. Where?
So why was it important for you to find out if he believed it was real or not?
That's me.
sometimes he talks about like, I'm not Droopy Drawers. Droopy Drawers lives, like he starts describing how he can't be, even though the stories are all based on them. And it's a
Yeah.
4-year-old boy and a 2-year-old boy who,
Tawapa.
and if I tell,
I
there's
know.
become
Daddy's
a bit of a
Daddy.
formula that happens.
Two daddies.
Asher, what is your favorite Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers story? How about this, Bubby? How does
The
this,
one where they had superheroes.
the superheroes? Okay, what is your favorite? Okay, how does every Saggy Britches and Droopy Drawers story start?
Like when they're playing.
Playing where?
And they're at backyard.
They're always playing in the backyard. And then what happens?
Something weird.
Something weird.
And something.
Usually they hear something, right?
Yep.
Normally they hear something. And if I don't tell the story in the correct
way.
formula,
Oh, I've tried. The expectation was that Papa's here. Papa, tell us the second, and I could not get it right to save my life. Every sentence was wrong.
yeah, he's definitely a big routine kid. And so, and then who's the bad guy?
Mr. Toot.
Mr.
Mr.
Toot
Toot.
is the bad guy.
Toots.
I love you.
Duties.
As you can tell, it's got some
Tootie
Phineas and
Wooties.
Ferb and Captain Underpants vibes. That would be the way I would describe it.
Captain Underpass.
Yeah, your mother will not let you watch that probably ever, but your dad very much enjoyed those.
What about Super Swirly Worry?
I don't know what that is.
Super swirly
He's a
whirly.
squirrel. He's nuts.
A squirrel?
Yeah.
Did you just make this up?
No. I will show that. On Pop Druxon.
On Pupstruction. Okay.
Oh, wow.
I did not actually make it up.
Okay, Bubby, what's your favorite TV show?
Oh, but I have two.
Okay, what are your two favorite TV shows?
Blaze and Paw Patrol.
Blaze and Paw Patrol. Okay.
Cool.
I thought do you like VeggieTales?
What's your favorite show?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like it. I love it.
No, I don't like it. I love it. What a sweet answer.
Papa.
I love you guys. Nuggles is my favorite part of the day
Yes.
when I get to be around.
Nuggles. Are you saying Chase? Chubba, is Paw Patrol your favorite?
You mean Nuggles.
Snuggles, yes. But I like calling it Nuggles because when the S wasn't around, it became Nuggles. And then we found the S.
You mean Ungles.
Ungles.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. All right, Asher. So what do you think a podcast is?
Putting people on TV.
Putting people on TV. That is kind of what's happening. I told Asher that he was going to be on TV and that people would be watching. Aunt Liz is watching, Bubby. You want to say hi to Aunt Liz?
Ooh. Hi, Aunt Liz.
I don't think you can see her though.
Oh.
I mean, but
She
if
can
you,
see you.
she can see you on the camera.
Yeah.
You know how you will watch stuff on your phone or on the TV? She's probably watching you right now on the phone. What do you think about that?
I love it.
She'll probably ask for your autograph.
Wow.
Yeah, she'll probably ask for your autograph.
Are you famous now, Bubby?
I don't know.
All right, so tell us more about this Master Discipleship class. And so there's two different things. We have a Master Discipleship
Can I
class.
have to up now?
I told him if he did the podcast, he could play with the globe up above you.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, we'll play with it soon.
You want to hand? You can hand it to him.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Wow, be careful, Papa.
He's got the whole world in his hands. Huh. Look at that. I've been in 31 of those countries.
Bubby,
What?
can you name any countries?
I don't know any of them.
Do you know where you live? Can you find where you live on the map?
I should have been kind of like bored. Which one's white?
That's America. Yeah. Just spin and put your finger down, and that's where we'll move. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to move to Mongolia? Is that? Yep, Mongolia. We're moving to Mongolia. You guys are moving to Mongolia.
No, I think we're going to pass on that one.
I have known people to do that. Put their finger on a map or on a globe and go, that's where the Lord's taking me.
That's crazy.
Yep. Isn't that wild?
Yes. Okay, can you name all 31 countries you've been in?
Wow. Off the top of my head, that'll be interesting.
Look, what are these?
I've been in Sweden, Switzerland, Italy,
Is this one, that one?
Austria, Germany, Luxembourg, Belgium, England, Scotland, Ireland, Holland, Spain, Italy. I don't think I've ever been in France. Trying to look at all of England or
I'm trying to picture the map.
Europe in my mind. See where I've been. Lisbon, Portugal. That was an amazing experience.
And all these countries, this wasn't like a
Bulgaria.
layover. These weren't like layovers. Like you like
done missions were.
stamped a passport.
Yeah.
How many passports have you
Now,
had?
I will say one day we were in Belgium and we were on the border of 4 countries. So and it was pretty weird. We were with some missionaries and we'd been ministering all summer. And so they were just, it was going to be a cool day. We got to places. One of the Luxembourg, it was like a national holiday or a bank holiday. Everything was shut down. Another town, they shut down for 2 hours every day, like a siesta. And I can't remember which country that was. And we got there right then, and we had about 2 hours there. It was crazy. It was fun, but we didn't get to see hardly any of the stuff that we had gone to see. Did it get shut down?
No, the video got unplugged by one of the babies. Keep talking. I'm gonna go plug it in.
All right. Yay.
No, yeah, you can keep talking.
All right. Yeah. So, so in that day we saw 4 countries, and those were kind of layovers. I think I included Japan, and I never got off a plane in Japan in my count of 31. I'm not sure if I did or not. But Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Indonesia, was in Africa, was in Ghana, Kenya, Zambia, South Africa. I lost count a long time ago. Canada, Mexico, Peru, Argentina. Oh, goodness. I am sure that I missed some, but that's a lot. How many countries have you been in, Levi?
Shoe off.
Your shoe is off. Yeah. You've been in the country. You moved to the country, didn't you? Dover. You got to learn to say it. You say it different. Dover. No more. That's where you live. Right on the edge of Valrico in Dover. Is it the camera restarting?
It won't connect right now, so I'm gonna. We'll be back on in just a second. But
Oh, do you need help putting this back on? Yes. This is life. Life with grandkids is different. Production. I remember doing work on your house when they were around, and production is a relative term.
yes, it is.
It was fun. It was always fun. It's too tight. Oh, okay. So we got to fix this. Oh, I hate it when that happens. The tongue slid up on the inside. Now we can put it back on. Now you can give me your foot. Yes, I love getting to put shoes on. Nothing's cooler than being a grandpa. You know what I love? I love the giant smiles and then the running hugs that I get when I show up. But that's not always the case, right? Sometimes when I look at you, oh, it's too tight still? Let me try. All right, let's see if we can get this right. Papa, come on. Yes. Oh, take it off? Don't take it off? Okay, just loosen it. Is that better? Yeah. It's also tough when Papa's trying to do it right and I get it wrong. That is a pretty stressful thing. The screams get pretty loud. Asher comes in and tells me how to make waffles and how to make scrambled eggs. Do you like Papa's cooking? Yeah, but sometimes you have to help me, right? Tell me how to do it. What do you like that Papa makes food-wise? Something you've liked lately, and we have a new name for it. Do you remember?
Papa corn.
Papa corn. At one time, they were used to eating microwave popcorn. I made popcorn, and they're like, "This isn't good. This isn't." And I was like, "Oh my gosh," because people usually love my popcorn. And then one night I made it at the house, and they're like, "This is the best popcorn ever," and now they ask for it. So it's amazing when you graduate to successful in their minds, in their eyes. There's a few feelings that are better.
I know, like sometimes Asher will be like, "Dad, you know everything, but you're wrong about almost everything." Also, it's
Yeah. Isn't it wild though? Like how much power they have over our emotional state. Well, as a grandparent, like when their face lights up, I'm like, oh my gosh, this makes everything going on in the world okay. in that moment when their face lights up and they come running and give you a hug. And then when they're like, don't look at me, it's like my heart is crushed. So, yes.
I don't know if we're getting this camera back on. It's definitely giving me a problem.
All the cords in place.
Yeah, everything's back in place, and it's showing up here on my computer, but it's not going for the live stream. So,
bummer.
yeah, I don't understand.
Mm.
That is part of the problem with letting a 2-year-old walk around. Nobody can see all the cords that I have just all over this room to get everything set up. So.
Yeah.
Well,
when we put a new office in, we will pre-wire everything.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you want to talk about with the class? How can people, if they're interested, how can they?
Keep an eye out. We're going to be sending out emails. We'll talk about it on the podcast. We'll put the links in. The links will be in our
So they should
podcast
subscribe.
pretty
So they
soon.
should subscribe to our podcast.
Yes. Is it ready for us? Oh, yeah. Subscribe to the podcast. Share the podcast. And this will be our cutest episode ever.
And
We right now.
And probably our shortest episode. I wish they could see this right now. They're both laying on the ground, spinning the globe, just sitting at our
Yep.
feet.
Yep.
And they are
It
very.
is epic looking. Most of the time, whatever they're doing is epic. Right, guys?
Yep.
You guys are adorable.
All right, this is the
Go
last
now?
dance.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, you don't want to
Can I
sing
get a
it.
hug?
Look how many cities still are, too, Mother.
A lot of countries.
All right. Well, thank you for joining. And
What a good country.
if you liked the guests and you would like them back, let us know.
You